Today we will discuss vector product और जिसे हम कहते हैं क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट ऑफ वेक्टर्स. Yes, let vector A and vector B be two non-zero vectors. Then cross product of vector A and vector B is denoted by vector A cross vector B and is defined as, yes, vector A cross vector B is defined as magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B sin theta n cap, where theta is the angle between vector A and B and it lies between 0 and pi. N cap is a unit vector perpendicular to both vectors A and B, such that vector A, vector B and n cap form a right-handed system. The right-handed system rotated from A to B moves in the direction of n cap. So, vector A cross vector B is given by this. Now here, note that vector A cross vector B is a vector quantity because it has got magnitude as well as direction. In this, magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B into sin theta, this part is the magnitude of vector A cross vector B, and this n cap gives the direction of vector A cross vector B. Right? So remember this, cross product of two vectors is a vector quantity. That's why we call this as vector product also. Right? So magnitude vector A cross vector B is equal to magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B into sin theta, where theta is the angle between vector A and vector B. And yes, it will lie between 0 to pi. Yes, vector A cross vector B is defined as magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B sin theta n cap. Right? Where n cap is a unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and vector B. Right? That is, it will be perpendicular to the plane containing vectors A and vector B. अब सबसे पहली चीज़ नोट करो, वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B, यानी कि जब आप दो वेक्टर्स का क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट निकालते हो, रिजल्ट इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी बिकॉज इट हैज़ गॉट मैग्नीट्यूड and direction. Right? So remember this, vector A cross vector B is a vector quantity. इसीलिए हम इसको वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट भी बोलते हैं. राइट? अब यहाँ पर ये वेक्टर क्वांटिटी है तो इसका मैग्नीट्यूड भी है और डायरेक्शन भी है. तो वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B में ये जो पार्ट है, this is called as the magnitude of vector A cross vector B. So magnitude of A cross B is magnitude of A into magnitude of vector B sin theta, where theta is the angle between vector A and vector B. And yes, it will lie between 0 to pi. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया magnitude part. Now direction is n cap and n cap is a unit vector perpendicular to vectors A and B. So this gives the magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Now let's see what will be the direction of vector A cross vector B. Yes, this is vector A, this is vector B. This is angle theta between vector A and vector B. I need to find the direction of vector A cross vector B. So what I'll do? Yes, take your right hand, put it this way along vector A. Now I want to find the direction of vector A cross vector B. A cross B, that means I have to traverse this angle theta from A to B. So I'll curl my fingers this way from A to B. So direction of thumb will give you the direction of vector A cross vector B. right? So direction of vector A cross vector B will be like this. And you can see it is perpendicular to this plane. So it is perpendicular to vector A as well as vector B. Now let's see what will be the direction of vector B cross vector A. When I have to find the direction of vector B cross vector A, that means I will traverse this angle theta from vector B to vector A, right? So I'll take the right hand and I place my fingers like this along vector B. Now I have to trace the angle from vector B to vector A. So I'll curl my fingers like this. What will be the direction of the thumb? It will be downwards. So the direction of thumb will give you the direction of vector B cross vector A. So vector A cross vector B की direction was upwards and vector B cross vector A की direction downwards. So remember this, vector A cross vector B and vector B cross vector A, they are equal in magnitude but in opposite direction. So vector A cross vector B will be negative of vector B cross vector A. So remember, vector A cross B is not equal to vector B cross vector A, right? Because their direction is opposite. Magnitude same है but direction opposite है. So vector A cross vector B will be negative of vector B cross vector A. And also note that if either vector A is a null vector or vector B is a null vector, then vector A cross vector B will also be a null vector, right? Vector का ऊपर arrow डालना ज़रूरी है because you know that vector A cross vector B is a vector quantity. So do not write this way, vector A cross vector B is 0. It's incorrect. Vector A cross vector B will be 0 vector अगर वेक्टर A नल वेक्टर है या वेक्टर B नल वेक्टर है. Yes. Now वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर A, दोनों वेक्टर्स आइडेंटिकल हैं तो उनके बीच का एंगल विल बी 0. सो इन दिस केस थीटा इज 0. सो वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर A का जो मैग्नीट्यूड बनेगा, इट विल बी मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर A into magnitude of vector A into sine theta, and theta is 0. And what is sine 0? It's 0. So magnitude of vector A cross vector A is 0. Therefore, it is a null vector. Right? Similarly, vector A cross negative of vector A. This is vector A. This is negative of vector A. Angle between them will be pi. And what is sine pi? It is 0. So in this case also, magnitude of vector A cross negative of vector A will be 0. Therefore, it is a null vector. Right? Now, similarly, I cap cross I cap will be a null vector using this result. J cap cross J cap will be a null vector. And k cap cross k cap will also be a null vector. Remember these results? We shall be using it later. Yes. I cap cross j cap. By definition, it will be magnitude of I cap into magnitude of j cap sine theta. What is the angle between I cap and j cap? They are perpendicular, so angle will be pi by 2. So here I'll get sine pi by 2. Right? और साथ में होता है n cap. N cap is a unit vector which is perpendicular to I cap and j cap. Yes. Now tell me, what is the unit vector which is perpendicular to I cap and j cap? Do you agree it will be k cap? So I cap cross j cap will be equal to magnitude of I cap is 1. This is 1. Sine pi by 2 is 1. And here we have k cap. So I cap cross j cap is k cap. Similarly, j cap cross k cap will be I cap and k cap cross I cap will be j cap. Right? This is your x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. This is I cap, this is j cap, this is k cap. So remember this. I cap cross j cap will be k cap. J cap cross k cap will be I cap. And k cap cross I cap will be j cap. Yes. In terms of vector product, angle between vector A and vector B is given by sin theta equals magnitude vector A cross vector B over magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B. Right? Because हमने पढ़ा है magnitude of vector A cross B is given by magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B into sin theta. तो यहाँ से हमने ये sin theta की वैल्यू निकाली, where theta is the angle between vectors A and vector B. Right? ये जो एंगल निकालने का फॉर्मूला है वो है इन टर्म्स ऑफ वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट या क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट. हमने पहले भी दो वेक्टर्स के बीच का एंगल निकालना सीखा है इन टर्म्स ऑफ डॉट प्रोडक्ट. व्हाट वाज दैट? cos theta is equal to vector A dot vector B over magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B. Right? Next, cross product is not commutative. That is, vector A cross vector B is not equal to vector B cross vector A. ये हमने अभी देखा. इन दोनों वेक्टर्स का मैग्नीट्यूड सेम होगा बट इनकी डायरेक्शन ऑपोजिट है. राइट? सो वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B इज नेगेटिव ऑफ वेक्टर B क्रॉस वेक्टर A. इसीलिए अभी हमने देखा I कैप क्रॉस J कैप इज K कैप. सो इसका मतलब हुआ J कैप क्रॉस I कैप विल बी नेगेटिव ऑफ K कैप यूजिंग दिस रिजल्ट. सिमिलरली J कैप क्रॉस K कैप इज I कैप. So k cap cross j cap will be minus I cap and k cap cross I cap is j cap. So I cap cross k cap will be negative j cap. Now we have geometrical interpretation of vector product. Yes, let ABCD be a parallelogram. Side AB is represented by vector A and AD is represented by vector B. And angle between vector A and vector B is theta. Right? Now from this point D, I have dropped a perpendicular DM on AB. Yes. We know that area of parallelogram ABCD is given by base into height. Base is AB and height is DM. Right? Now, length of AB means magnitude of vector A. So here I'll get area parallelogram ABCD equals magnitude of vector A into DM. Right? Now in this triangle AMD, DM over AD, perpendicular over hypotenuse will be sin theta. So DM will be equal to AD sin theta. And what will be the length of AD? Do you agree? It will be the magnitude of vector B. So I'll get DM equals magnitude of vector B into sin theta. Now I'll put this value of DM here. So area parallelogram ABCD will be equal to magnitude vector A into magnitude vector B into sin theta. This is the value of DM. Right? Now can you tell me what is this saying? Yes, it is magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Right? So, geometrically, if vector A and vector B represents adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then area of parallelogram is given by magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Right? Now, suppose in this triangle ABC, side BC is represented by vector A and side BA is represented by vector B. right? Now what I'll do, I'll complete this parallelogram A, B, C, D. ठीक है? Now do you agree area triangle ABC will be half area parallelogram ABCD? इस ट्राइंगल का एरिया इस पूरे पैरेललोग्राम का हाफ होगा, राइट? अब इस पैरेललोग्राम की एडजेसेंट साइड्स आर रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय वेक्टर ए एंड वेक्टर बी. तो अभी हमने पढ़ा कि एरिया ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम विल बी गिवन बाय मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर ए क्रॉस वेक्टर बी. सो एरिया ट्राइंगल ABC will become 1/2 magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Right? Yes. Now we have properties of vector product. पहले हम देख चुके हैं vector product is not commutative. Now we have vector product is distributive over addition. That is vector A cross vector B plus vector C will be equal to vector A cross vector B plus vector A cross vector C. And second is lambda times vector A cross vector B. Here lambda is a scalar, right? Will be equal to lambda times vector A cross vector B, or I can write this as vector A cross lambda times vector B. Now we shall learn how to find the cross product of vectors given in component form, right? Let vector A be A1 I cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap. Vector B be B1 I cap plus B2 j cap plus B3 k cap. We want vector A cross vector B, that is this cross this. So we have seen that vector product is distributive. So I'll be using that property. तो सबसे पहले इसका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट इसके साथ, फिर इसका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट इस वेक्टर के साथ, फिर इसका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट इस वेक्टर के साथ. सो आई ओपन द ब्रैकेट. सो आई गेट स्केलर्स हैं A1 B1. सो आई गेट A1 B1 I cap क्रॉस I cap, then A1 B2 I cap क्रॉस J cap, then A1 B3 I cap क्रॉस K cap, right? Next I pick this element A2 B1 J cap क्रॉस I cap, A2 B2 J cap क्रॉस J cap, A2 B3 J cap cross K cap. Next this with this A3 B1 K cap cross I cap, A3 B2 K cap cross J cap, A3 B3 K cap cross K cap. Yes. Now we have learned that I cap cross I cap is a null vector. J cap cross J cap is a null vector and K cap cross K cap is a null vector. ये तीनों null vector हो गए. अब बचे ये बाकी. Now I cap cross J cap is K cap, so I'll get A1 B2 K cap. I cap cross K cap, it is minus J cap, so I'll get minus A1 B3 J cap. J cap cross I cap will be minus K cap. I'll get minus A2 B1 K cap. J cap cross K cap is I cap, so I'll get A2 B3 I cap. K cap cross I cap is J cap, I'll get A3 B1 J cap. K cap cross J cap is minus I cap, so I'll get minus A3 B2 I cap. अब हम पहले I cap वाली टर्म्स को इकट्ठा करेंगे, this and this. So I'll get I cap into A2 B3 minus A3 B2. Then J cap वाली हैं ये terms. So minus J cap into A1 B3 minus A3 B1, right? And then these two terms, K cap वाली. Plus K cap A1 B2 minus A2 B1, right? So this is the cross product of vector A cross vector B. Now look here. Can I write this thing in the form of a determinant whose first row is I cap, J cap, K cap? Second row will be A1, A2, A3, and third row will be B1, B2, B3. Now, if I expand this determinant along the first row, so on expansion along the first row, I'll get I cap. Yes, this row will be deleted. This column will be deleted. I'll get A2, B3 minus A3, B2. Then minus J cap. First row will be deleted. Second column will be deleted. I get A1, B3 minus A3, B1. Plus K cap. First row and third column will be deleted. I get A1, B2 minus A2, B1. Do I get the same result? So, vector A cross vector B is calculated using this determinant, whose first row will be I cap, J cap, K cap. सेकेंड रो में पहला वेक्टर जो यहाँ लिखा हुआ है उसके कंपोनेंट्स आएंगे और फिर सेकेंड वेक्टर जो लिखा है उसके कंपोनेंट्स. राइट, लेट्स टेक वन एग्जाम्पल. Find vector A cross vector B, where vector A is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap. Vector B is minus j cap minus 2k cap. Yes, we need to find vector A cross vector B. So I'll form a determinant whose first row is I cap, j cap, k cap. अब पहले हम लिखेंगे नेक्स्ट रो में वेक्टर A के कंपोनेंट्स, वो है 2, 3, 4. नेक्स्ट वी राइट कंपोनेंट ऑफ वेक्टर B इन द नेक्स्ट रो. I cap वाला कंपोनेंट नहीं है, I can write this as 0 I cap. So it's 0, minus 1, minus 2. Right? Now I expand this determinant along the first row. I'll get minus 6 plus 4, then minus 4, minus 0, then plus k cap. It's minus 2, minus 0. That is minus 2i cap plus 4j cap minus 2k cap. So this is vector A cross vector B. Next question is find magnitude vector A cross B. ये है magnitude of this vector. If vector A is 2i cap plus j cap plus 3k cap and vector B is 3i cap plus 5j cap minus 2k cap. यस, हमें इस वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड निकालना है. तो सबसे पहले ये वेक्टर पता होना चाहिए. तो सबसे पहले हम निकालेंगे वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B. वी विल बी मेकिंग यूज ऑफ डिटर्मिनेंट्स. सो आई फॉर्म अ डिटर्मिनेंट हुज फर्स्ट रो इज I कैप, J कैप, K कैप. फिर सेकेंड रो में पहले A के कंपोनेंट्स 2, 1, 3. फिर नेक्स्ट रो में B के कंपोनेंट्स 3, 5, minus 2. नाउ एक्सपैंड द डिटर्मिनेंट अलॉन्ग द फर्स्ट रो. एक्सपैंड along R1. I'll get I cap into minus 2 minus 15 minus J cap into minus 4 minus 9 plus K cap into 10 minus 3. So I'll get minus 17 I cap plus 13 J cap plus 7 K cap. Right? अब ये है वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B. अब हमें निकालना है इसका मैग्नीट्यूड. मैग्नीट्यूड कैसे निकालते हैं? स्क्वायर ऑफ minus 17 plus square of 13 plus square of 7. It's square root of 289 plus 169 plus 49. That is square root of 507. So this is the magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Yes, question is vector A and vector B be two vectors such that magnitude of vector A be 3, magnitude of vector B is root 2 over 3, and vector A cross vector B is a unit vector. Find the angle between vector A and vector B. Yes. By definition, vector A cross vector B is given by this. Here theta is the angle between vector A and vector B और ये theta हमने find out करना है. Right? Now, according to the question, वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B इज अ यूनिट वेक्टर. इसका मतलब है वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B का जो मैग्नीट्यूड है इट शुड बी इक्वल टू 1. राइट? अब मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B इज गिवन बाय दिस. मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर A into magnitude of vector B into sin theta. This is the magnitude of vector A cross vector B. And this is equal to 1. Right? Now, According to the question, magnitude of vector A is 3. Magnitude of vector B is root 2 over 3. Right? So from here, this will get cancelled out. So sine theta will be 1 over root 2. And theta lies between 0 to pi. So I can write this as sine pi by 4. So from here, theta will be equal to pi by 4. So angle between vector A and vector B is pi by 4. Next question is, find the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given by the vectors A 3i cap plus j cap plus 4k cap, B I cap minus j cap plus k cap. Right? So we have a parallelogram ABCD whose adjacent sides AB and AD are represented by the vectors A and B. हमें निकालना है इस पैरेललोग्राम का एरिया. जब हमने ज्योमेट्रिकल इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट किया था तो उसमें हमने कहा था कि इफ़ adjacent sides of a parallelogram are represented by two vectors A and B, then area of parallelogram is given by magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Right? अब मुझे वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B का मैग्नीट्यूड निकालना है. तो सबसे पहले मुझे वेक्टर A क्रॉस वेक्टर B पता होना चाहिए. So I'll find out this vector. So I'll make use of determinants. First row will be of I cap, j cap, k cap. Second row में वेक्टर A के components 3, 1, 4. Third row में वेक्टर B के components 1, -1, 1. Now expand the determinant along the first row. I'll get I cap into 1 plus 4 minus j cap into 3 minus 4, then plus k cap into -3 -1. So vector A cross vector B is 5i cap plus j cap minus 4k cap. Now I will find out its magnitude. So magnitude vector A cross vector B is given by square root of 5 plus square of 1 plus square of -4. I'll get square root of 42. So area of parallelogram given by this, it will be equal to square root of 42 square units. Yes. Now let's see the condition for collinear vectors. Yes. We learned that two vectors A and B are collinear if vector A is equal to lambda times vector B, और वेक्टर B इज सम स्केलर मल्टीपल ऑफ वेक्टर A. यानी कि दो वेक्टर्स A और B कोलिनियर तब होते हैं व्हेन दे आर स्केलर मल्टीपल ऑफ ईच अदर. राइट? लेट A बी द वेक्टर A1 i cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap. वेक्टर B बी B1 i cap plus B2 j cap plus B3 k cap. Yes. Let vector A and vector B be collinear. So that means vector A will be lambda times vector B. So A1 i cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap will be lambda times this vector B. अब यहाँ वेक्टर B को आप एक स्केलर लैम्डा से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हो तो इसका हर कंपोनेंट लैम्डा से मल्टीप्लाई होगा. सो आई गेट लैम्डा B1 i cap प्लस लैम्डा B2 j cap प्लस लैम्डा B3 k cap. यानी कि A1 i cap प्लस A2 j cap प्लस A3 k cap will be equal to this vector. Right? So that means A1 will be equal to lambda B1, A2 will be equal to lambda B2 and A3 will be equal to lambda B3 because these two vectors are equal, so their corresponding components will be equal. Now I find vector A cross vector B. It will be equal to the determinant I cap, j cap, k cap. Yes. First row is of I cap, j cap, k cap. Second row में वेक्टर A के कंपोनेंट्स आएंगे A1, A2, A3. नेक्स्ट रो में वेक्टर B के कंपोनेंट्स B1, B2, B3. Right? Now A1 is equal to lambda B1, A2 is equal to lambda B2, A3 is equal to lambda B3. Right? Now from the second row of the determinant, I take the common factor lambda outside. So I'll get lambda times determinant I cap, J cap, K cap, B1, B2, B3, B1, B2, B3. अब इस डिटर्मिनेंट में सेकेंड और थर्ड रो आइडेंटिकल हैं. So value of the determinant will be 0, right? So here I'll get 0 vector, right? So vector A cross vector B is a null vector. So remember this. If vector A and vector B are collinear, then vector A cross vector B will be a null vector, right? This is one way of showing vectors to be collinear. और इससे पहले हमने पढ़ा था, अगर आपके पास वेक्टर A1 I कैप प्लस A2 J कैप प्लस A3 K कैप एंड वेक्टर B है B1 I कैप प्लस B2 J कैप प्लस B3 K कैप. If vector A and vector B are collinear, then A1 over B1 is equal to A2 over B2 equals A3 over B3, right?